Welcome back. Welcome back to Healthy Don't Hurt. My name is E-Man. I'll be your host. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing pretty good my damn self, man. God is good. Got us up another day, bro. Every day is a blessing. Please hit that like button on your way in and feel free to subscribe. For more content like this, your boy's on fire. I got more fire coming in the Easy Grow on Tinder. Feel free to look at my other form of content. A lot of my other shorts are 100% comedic. My videos are also quite comedic as well. And then here on my lives, I like to talk about real life because it's what we're all going through. We're going through real life with real life problems. And I like to offer and I like to talk about real life solutions. That's actually my favorite part. And it's something that, most people like to skip for some reason. But what's going on with you guys, man? How y'all doing today? It's a slow Tuesday. I've been off the lives for a couple days, but it feels so good to be back. I'm gonna be here for a good time, not a long time. So please make sure, to hit that like and sub button to support me doing more lives. Feel free to send a super chat as well. It's highly encouraged because that's what keeps this channel go, or that's what keeps the channel and the lives going. I don't make a lot of lives. I don't make a lot of lives. I don't make a lot of money off of these lives. I make most of my money off of videos and shorts, but I love talking to you guys. And I do think that like me doing these lives is like a comedic exercise. Like doing YouTube lives or like it's like a muscle. Doing YouTube in general is like a muscle, but like lives are like a marathon. It's like it's like a marathon. And then like doing YouTube shorts is like a sprint. It's like a 100-meter dash because it's much shorter. And then I will compare doing a YouTube video to like the 200-meter or the 400-meter dash. So yeah, man, these shows are just a lot longer. I have to go, I have to go a lot longer as far as speaking goes, talking goes. Have to fit way more jokes in over a long period of time. Um, but I enjoy it, bro. I enjoy it all, and I appreciate all my supporters, all of my viewers, all my haters, all my lovers, my friends, and my trolls. I love my trolls. You guys are actually my favorite. Because the trolls are why I get up in the morning, and the trolls and the haters. But yeah, let's get into it here. So we got a presidential election coming up, and this is not a presidential channel. Or a presidential channel. This is not a political channel. I'm gonna be real with you, but this is a channel where we talk about real life. And this is history. Like whether you like it or not, the stuff that's going on with Trump, like him literally having a felony, which is crazy, bro. That is history. Because I don't think any other president has ever had a felony before. I don't think that any other president has been dragged to court this much and still been able to run, which is absolutely mind-boggling. And then this whole Joe Biden and Trump beef, which I am totally here for, it's history. All right, I know a lot of people disagree, but yeah, the date that it's going to get released or they're going to view it is going to be on January June 27th. You can watch this on CNN. So I do think that this is going to be it's going to be one for the books, man. It starts at 9 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be in Georgia. And, I am completely unbiased when it comes to who I vote for. I don't vote with my feelings, if that makes any sense. Like a lot of people vote because of the person. Oh, I'm voting for Biden because I hate Trump. Or, I'm voting for Trump because I hate Biden. I'm strictly in it. I'm not a Trump fan. I'm not a Biden fan or a Biden supporter. I'm a me supporter. Okay. And I highly encourage that you become a you supporter as well. Do what's in your best interest. And so I've actually looked at a lot of the things that they're running on. And I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. This is gonna be pretty tough. Like Biden is gonna have to give us something to he's gonna have to give us a reason to vote for him for. Like I'm completely open-minded when it comes to this. I don't have a horse in the race, right? In my personal opinion, I think them having political parties is pretty stupid and they should get rid of it. But I did some research and it turns out that the reason why they have political parties is because, if they run individually, us, meaning the citizens of this country, we're going to form into groups regardless because it's just what people do. So because people are going to form groups and communities based off of their own personal interest, it would make more sense for them to keep what's already been established or put into place over the past 200 or 300 years. So I didn't know that, because in my mind, I'm like, bro, why do we keep doing these Republican and Democratic parties? Like, shouldn't we each be able to just pick a person? Like, that would make more sense and just think individually. But we can't help it. We herd, we're like sheep. Bah, bah, like we're like sheep. We can't help but to come together and to talk and to, oh, you like this? I like that too. Okay, yeah. Let's both vote for this guy because he's doing this. So we can't help but to do that. But yeah, man, let's cover some of these topics, bro, because I've actually looked on both of their websites and I'm completely open-minded. I'm gonna be real with you. And I know a lot of people are like, hey, this is the lesser of two evils, which I understand, and it looks like that, very much so. Um, it looks like that very much so because they're really not giving anybody else shine, unfortunately. Um, like they're really not giving anybody else the limelight besides Trump or Biden. But one thing that I can say about Trump on his website, this is what it looks like right here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you guys. Give me one moment. Gotta make sure I ain't got nothing. Gotta make sure I put my big booty collection away, I'm an idiot. But no, so this is like the website right here, right? So this is the website. This is where I get all my information, and from Joe Biden's website as well, which I'll show here shortly. So I'm not like just listening to like the news or like listening to like the radio. I'm actually going on their websites and seeing what they're running based off of, like what their running points are, what they're trying to change. And I'm gonna be real with you. One thing that I do like about Trump is that he has this thing called Agenda 47. So it's pretty much like his catchy name for like his mission that he's running on. And so one of his agendas were veterans, resolving homelessness for veterans, which I think is great. On the Joe Biden website, and the funny thing, Joe Biden doesn't have a website. I actually had to go to a political website to see what Joe Biden was running on. He hasn't released any of his political information, like what he's going to be running on, what his campaign is going to be based on, his talking points. Like, we all know what his talking points are going to be because he said it in public, but on his website, it's not included anywhere on the Joe Biden website. Unlike Trump, where he has this Trump Make America Great Again 2024, he has his website and it clearly states everything that he's supporting. It has all of his statements and what's to come in the future. So it looks like Joe Biden is he's holding his hand. He's hiding his hand that way, I guess, so Trump and the Trump campaign can't see it. But yeah, like nowhere in Joe Biden's running, in his running subjects did he include ending homelessness for veterans. He didn't include anything for veterans. Joe Biden is trying to resolve student loan debt, which I think is very important. But I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think the student loan debt should have gotten this bad to begin with. And I didn't take out the student loans. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I know y'all have seen tons of other videos where I talk about student loan debt and how I chose not to go through that because, we got Google and I couldn't pay the money back. In my personal opinion, and no disrespect to anybody, I don't think that someone should get an incentive for making a poor decision. You took out a loan that you can't take back, that you can't pay back. That's on you, right? So why should you get incentivized for taking out a loan that you can't pay back? I did the right thing. I didn't take out the loan, but I get nothing. So it seems kind of unfair, but he's trying to help. He's trying to help. So I don't think that Joe Biden is a bad dude for trying to help people that need it. I'll put it that way. Although I do think it's unfair. I do think that's going to hurt Joe Biden in this upcoming election or in this campaign that's on June 27th. It's actually this Thursday. It's coming up. This is really, really close. So this is going to be like a sparring match. I do think this is going to hurt Joe Biden because where are we going to get the money from for us to relieve the student loan debt? Like, we can't just make more money come out of thin air. This is billions of dollars we're talking about. So that really doesn't make any sense. And then he's kind of leaving us, I say us, meaning the people that didn't take the loan out because we couldn't pay it back. He's kind of leaving us out in the cold because I want my debt relieved. I want my car note relieved. I want my credit card debt relieved. Like I want some relief. How come they get relief? You see the issue here. So if the squeaky wheel always gets the oil, but what about the other three wheels? You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's strange, but one thing that I do like about Trump, which once again I am not a supporter of Trump or Biden. I'm a me supporter, and I suggest that you be a you supporter as well. One thing that I do like about Trump is he has this idea, he has this concept. It is called, let me find it, the American Academy, right? And this is a part of his Agenda 47 campaign operation. It's like all the talking points he's running out of. So he has this thing called the American Academy. So pretty much what the American Academy is, and I'm just gonna read a little bit under this here. I'm just gonna read a little bit off of this just so you guys know. So it pretty much just says that under the American Academy, under this plan, I'm announcing today that we will take the billions of dollars that we will be collecting through taxing, fining, and suing excessively large private universities, endowments, and we will then use that money to create a new institution called the American Academy. Its mission will be to make a truly world-class education available to every American free of charge, and do it without adding a single dime to federal debt. This institution will gather an entire university of the highest quality educational content covering the full spectrum of human knowledge and skills, and make that material available to every American citizen online for free. Most importantly, the American Academy will compete directly with existing and very costly four-year university systems by granting students degree credentials that the U.S. government and the federal contractors will henceforth recognize. The Academy will award the full and complete equivalency of a bachelor's degree in the curriculum of your choosing. So this is actually amen. Yeah, we're gonna get you out of here for spamming. I don't know who you are. So this is actually like a solution that I can see that Trump is presenting, right? The issue is that people can't afford to go to college, and those that went to college can't really pay it back. So I think that's pretty solid. Offering free education that's this equivalency of a bachelor's degree that's respected on a federal level. I mean, people might not like Trump, right? And this is like the issue that people have. You don't like the person. What do you think about the solution, right? Because college is too expensive. Is it necessary for us to send out our 18-year-olds to rack up over 6 figures worth of debt when there's no promise of a college education? Now, people might not like that, right? Because look who's given the solution. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm a me supporter. So that's just one thing that I think is really important. Joe Biden, with the relieving of the debt, my whole thing is, Chess Boy says, now hear me out. What you got, Chess Boy? Chess Boy, we got somebody in the chat that wants to add. What you got, Chess Boy? I'm being open-minded too, guys. Like, but go easy on me. Like, for real, dog. Chess Boy says, I actually made a plan for this. Grace Evans says, hi. Hi, Grace. Welcome to the stream. Chess Boy says, he made a plan like years ago. All right, what's your plan, Chess Boy, while I cook up this next talking point? And I'm going to pick out something that I like from Joe Biden. Joe Biden is not a total monster. And neither is Trump, although dude has no filter. That's Trump's biggest issue, is he puts his foot in his mouth. Dude don't know how to shut up. Even when he wins, he cannot win gracefully. It's crazy. And then when he loses, he's a sore loser. It's wild. It's wild. But neither one of them are perfect. And we're in trouble, guys. I'm gonna be real with you. With this upcoming election, we are in trouble, man. Yeah, so let me take a look and see what Biden has got cooking real quick. Bear with me. Give me one moment. Oh yeah, that immigration. Y'all know what Biden's stance is on immigration. I hate his policy for immigration, fam. I'm all for immigrants coming over, but we got to do it correctly. We got to have a process. We can't just let everybody in. We got to do stuff the right way. We can't just be like, hey, everybody come on in here. And then, it's just flooded. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's already flooded. I'm about to start learning Spanish up in this mug, Mi gusto culo. No, for real, for real. Chessboy says, um, Chessboy says they give us a damn good history, science, and shit. Chessboy, you killing me, bro. I got to read out these comments, my guy. Chessboy says, but bro, where do we learn to pay goddamn taxes? Bro, you pay taxes on the government website, okay? You need to learn how to use Google. And this is another thing. It's not the school's job to teach you how to be an adult. No disrespect to you, chess boy. I'm just talking to you guys because I had to learn myself how to be an adult. You can't rely on the school system to teach you how to do your taxes, manage your credit, how to start a business, how to manage your finances. None of that. Lucy Barba says, did you do public TV in Austin? Absolutely not. I would never do public TV. That's for old people. Okay, YouTube is the future, and TVs or smartphones are the new TV. Social media is the new cable. Okay, you have 5 stations. You have Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Okay, those are the new TV stations. And everybody can start their own network. This is my network, and this is my own show called Healthy Don't Hurt. This is a place to adapt, evolve, and overcome, because this is a lifestyle channel, and in life you have problems. Okay, in life you have to adapt because clearly something changed because a problem presented itself, right? So you have 2 choices. You can change with the times, right? Because something changed that created the problem, right? And so when you change, you've got to evolve, right? Because with change comes evolution. Once you evolve, you overcome. Adapt, evolve, overcome. Chessboy says, yeah, that's one point, but why do they give us the subjects where the fuck are we going to use the Pythagorean theorem? So if you're an engineer, you know, those classes are to answer your Chessboy's questions, they have us Pythagorean theorem, and this is this is so off topic, Chessboy, you killing me. Pythagorean theorem is one of the pinnacles of geometry and mathematics. And if you ever become an engineer and if you're building bridges, that is very, very important. Now, if you're flipping fries at McDonald's, you're probably not going to need Pythagorean theorem. But yeah, so you know, I'm all about Joe Biden's immigration law, which is cool. But like he needs to find a process, right? Biden's like, Trump's like, don't let anybody in. And then Joe Biden's like, hey, everybody come in. Joe Biden is gonna have to find a way to filter, to create a system, right? Where there is order, there is a process, there was a screening procedure, and we've got to make sure that we can limit the amount of people that come in for structural reasons, right? Not for safety reasons, not because these people are bad people, but just because we've got to be able to manage these people once they come in. We've got to be able to make them citizens. We've got to research their background. And more importantly, we've got to get them jobs, right? So they can start families from Mexico, and so they can bring their family over from Mexico. Because I'm all for people from other countries coming in and prospering. This is the best country in the world. A lot of people don't think. A lot of people don't think that America is the best country. And I say this as a black man. No other place can you become a millionaire if you are born poor. Like very few places can you become a millionaire if you're born poor. Here in America, you can work hard and achieve your dreams. And I honestly believe that. And I want those people at the border to be able to achieve their dreams and to bring their family over and to just love life, bro, and to be safe. But we just got to find a proper process. So I think Joe Biden's going to have to change that a little bit. Chessboy, you spamming, my boy. What is going on? Okay, let's see what Chessboy is saying. Chessboy says, one question. What is LGBTQ? Bro, you're gonna have to Google that. You have to Google that. Lucas says, so I assume are good people. I'm not sure what that says, Lucius. All right, Chessboy, we're gonna have to put you in a timeout, man. You killing me, bro. You killing me. Guys, I love hearing from you guys. You just can't spam Chessboy. I just gotta put you in timeout for like 5 minutes. All right, just 5. Just 5. I appreciate you. But yeah. Give me one moment. Bear with me. This Chessboy is just spamming. Can't be spamming, man. I appreciate you, Chessboy. And you are a subscriber, but you gotta let other people put in the chat because all I see is just you. I don't see nobody else. But yeah, like I said earlier, I want people to be able to have families. I want people to enjoy and to love life. It's just very difficult if we're just letting everybody in, and we just need a proper process. But yeah, man, this June 27th debate should be pretty good. You guys can watch it on CNN. Apparently, they have some unique rules. I guess they're going to have like a mediator, and I guess there's going to be a certain time limit. I'm going to try to research and see, because I have my laptop right here with me. I'm going to try to research and see what the rules are for this debate. I know they're going to be cutting each other off like a lot. I just hope it's fair, to be honest with you, and I want this to be productive. I feel like that's something that we lack. But who y'all got, man? Who y'all got? Y'all got Trump or y'all got Biden? Y'all got Trump or y'all got Biden? You know, I'm in PA, so PA is very right wing, you know, for the most part, even though like here in Pittsburgh, we do have like a large gay community, which, you know, I want to make something clear. I have no problem with gay people. This is a pro do you channel. If that means pro LGBTQ, then good for you. It ain't my business what you do behind the bedroom. You feel me? Grace Evans says, I just subscribed. I appreciate you, Grace. Thank you so much. I really do. That means a lot. And I appreciate anybody else that took the time to like or to subscribe or just to listen to my talking points. This channel is for adapting, overcoming, and evolving, because life is real. And this election is very, very much real. Landis Strother says, hey, Landis, how you doing? Welcome to Healthy Don't Hurt. Gerald Cohen says, I thought you were gay. That's hilarious because I have a family. Hey, Gerald, you thought I was gay because I was a friendly black man, didn't you? It's because I'm friendly. That's why, huh? See, the reason why I'm friendly is because I am not a ninja, right? See, ninjas, they gotta be all tough. They gotta walk around, yo, what up, dog? They gotta talk all intimidating, you know, so people respect them. Me as a black man, I don't have to be intimidating. I don't have to sag my pants. I don't have to play loud music. I don't have to do none of that ninja stuff. You know, I don't gotta throw ninja stars. I don't gotta have a gun in my back pocket. I mean, I can have a weapon, right? But I'll have permits for it. I'll have paperwork. You know, just because I'm a black man doesn't mean I have to act like that, and I don't have to act like that for people to respect me. You know, you gonna respect me because you have no choice. You feel me? Because I'm a man. Oh goodness. Landis says I just subscribed. Thank you so much. Landis says I have a question. What is your question, Landis? While I cook up this next talking point, try to make it quick. What's your question, Landis? We got show to run. What you got? What you got? 5, 4, 3. Okay, we gotta keep it going. We will move on to the next interesting point here for Biden. Gerald says, nah, not at all. I just came to the chat and Chess Boy was spamming LGBT, so I didn't know. Chill. Oh no, Gerald, I'm just joking. I'm just teasing, man. I'm just teasing. I'm just joking. Although we talk about some real stuff on the lives, this is a lifestyle channel for improvement. But like, I'm here to entertain more than anything. Like, don't take anything that I say too seriously, but there's a lot of truth in my jokes because I joke around a lot, Gerald. So I wasn't coming at your neck or nothing. Alyssa says, I have a question too. Dang, y'all litty up in this chat. What's your question, Alyssa? What's your question, Alyssa? Landis says, what are your thoughts on LGBTQ? Landis, my thoughts on LGBTQ is it's none of my business on what you do in the bedroom. That's my question. Like, I like women, right? I like women that are blessed in the behind region. You feel me? Y'all ever see a woman with a sundress? Them yams is just back there. It's just like, or you see them yoga pants. You just be like, God damn. Like that's what I like, right? But just because that's what I like doesn't mean that you can't go and then like other things. I'm just not gonna watch other things, and I'm damn sure not gonna participate in other things. You feel me? I want people to be happy. You feel me? Let's see what else. And if anybody else has a question, let me know. We'll run it up. 0815. Thank you so much. Y'all in here deep today. Holy crap, y'all in here deep. Jesus. 0815 game says, can you say the N-word? I'll subscribe for that. No, I don't say it because I don't want other people to say it. That's why I say ninja. I'm a son. I'm a son. I'm a father, right? Shout out to EJ, Daddy, love you. And I'm only a role model to him. I try to be a good example, but I don't think I'm a good example. I try to be a template, right? Because with a template, you could take away what you like and you could leave whatever you don't, right? Everybody should be independent thinkers. And if anybody else has questions, let me know. Listen says, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is red. Jen says, can't wait to watch Thursday. Yeah, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock is going down. I can't wait. I can't wait. What I really want to see, Jen, what I really want to see during this debate is I want to see Joe Biden talk about the decision. And it's none of my business, just how it's none of my business what you do in the bedroom. It's none of my business what a woman does with her body. I want to make that so clear. But I think there should be a limit. You should not be able to do kill streaks. You should not be able to call dogs, Apache helicopters, boats. Like, there needs to be a limit to that, right? Because some people are like getting that done, that procedure. They're making the decision multiple times per year, and they're treating it like they're getting, their eyebrows waxed. That process should not be taken lightly. And some people just have no regard for the human life, unfortunately. Let's see what else y'all saying. FaZe Kaysen says, yo, wow, I'm actually backed up in the chat for once. My God. Holy crap, this is a lot. Alyssa says, hey, Alyssa, welcome to Healthy Don't Hurt. This is a lifestyle channel for adapting, overcoming, and evolving. Landis says, me too. Yes, sir. Got goat. Marlon says, no more in bedroom. Wake up. We're here. We're queer. And we're coming for your children. I mean, Marlon, that spreads hate. Okay, this is not a place for that, my guy. Marlon says, "How is drag queens?" I'll answer. I'll answer Marlon. Marlon's applying pressure, which is fine. Which is fine. These are the types of questions that I'm here for, because I gotta be transparent. How is drag queens in kids' school okay? How is kids making life-changing alterations okay? So Marlon, I don't think that, drag queens in kids' schools are appropriate, because that's a place of learning, right? But outside of school, where the parents choose to take their kids, is none of my business. Bro, I'm a dad. I don't want anybody telling my son that he can't learn algebra in like the second or third grade. Like, what you do with your kid, bro, is your business. I'm in charge of mine, you're in charge of yours. I just, it's not even like in my head. Like, you feel me? Like, I feel like that's the issue we have in this country, is too many people are worried about stuff that has nothing to do with them. Now, in school, that's a place for learning and development, and it should be treated as such. But outside of the classroom, I have no opinion on it, because bro, it's not my kid. Is my kid gonna be doing that? No. Hell no. But if you want to take your kid to a drag show story time, who am I to stop you, bro? B Baseball says hi. Hi, Baseball. Please do not spam, or else I'm gonna have to put you in a timeout. For the love of God. All right, we're just gonna put you in a timeout, because we gotta keep this productive. Man, y'all out here killing your boy. Guys, I love speaking to you guys, but if you spam, I cannot get to the people that actually have something to say, whether it's a question, whether it's constructive. Just don't spam, bro. Even if you're a troll, just don't spam, because now I got to put you in a timeout. But yeah, I mean, pretty much that's my opinion on that. I don't think that the LGBT community, I'm gonna be real with you, I don't think that they're coming for our kids, because they're people, right? I don't think that they're trying to do that. I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't think the average person, that's just the average person. Like, the average person doesn't want to do harm to children. Yeah, Landis says sorry. 0815 says time him out. Oh yeah, he gone already. He gone. Baseball MLB says, I have a question. How do you feel about bullying? Well, I tell my son, we bully bullies. I'm raising my son to not bully others, and if he sees someone bully, to stand up immediately. I was bullied. I was bullied when I was in 10th grade, and that's what made me start lifting weights. I ain't gonna say this dude's name, but it's pretty funny, because like, I seen him once, like after high school, and I was like, way, like I got bigger than him in high school, but like I seen him 2 years later, and I was like dwarfing this mofo. But actually, let's start lifting weights because of bullying, and yeah, once you start lifting weights, and you stand up for yourself, and become a man, people stop bullying you. You know, once you become an adult, bullying really doesn't happen because you're not restricted to that social experiment that is high school. All right, I got to catch up on these chats. Landis says, sorry, it's okay, Landis. 0815 says, I'm a troll and don't spam. At least I have some human decency, guys. Yeah, I appreciate 0815. Yeah, troll with class if you going to troll. Beast MLB says, since you were talking about school. Yeah, man, bullies. Yeah, bro. Bullies are bullies. I mean, bullies, in my opinion, are just people that are jealous that you have something that they don't, and they're just haters. That's all bullying is. That's all a troll is. They're just a form of a hater. And a lot of times, love and hate are so synonymous. You know, they just see you have something that they don't, so they have to make fun of you and make you feel bad for their inadequacies. That's why I roast trolls, because I'm like, dude, like, why are you hating on a dude just being positive? But moving on. L815 says, can you flex for us? No, unless you send a super chat. I got you. This is not OnlyFans, all right? You just ain't, I ain't about to get all oily. All right, y'all are tripping on this platform. Beast MLB 1997 says, I feel like bullying is necessary because of what you said. I feel the same way. I don't think that bullying is necessary at all, but it's because they're kids. Because you're kids in high school, elementary school, middle school, that's what kids do. You're kids. You don't understand. That's why bullying stops, for the most part, in high school. Now, there are some people that bully as adults, and that's how people get seriously hurt, because we have these things that can be bought at stores, and they send projectiles at over 200, 300, 400 miles per hour and can leave a cavity inside your chest. So don't bully as an adult. Don't bully at all. And seriously, bullying is lame. Eric Campbell says, I have a question. Do you think about the law? Flex, buddy. Hey, you know what? There you go. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. You know, yeah, if you guys want me to flex the super chats, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 0815 games know what's up. Eric Campbell says, I have a question. What do you think about the law? I think the law is great. I think the law is a necessity, because like, I'm black, right? In the black community, people are afraid of the law. People act like when the cops come around that we've got to act all nervous, that we've got to hide everything. If you're not doing anything illegal, there's no reason to fear the police. I'm gonna be real. I had one bad interaction that was considered racist, put an R in the front, that was considered racist with a police officer. Just a quick story time. I had gotten into a car accident with 3 Caucasian people, my homeboy, his cousin, and another kid I just met from our college. We got into a car wreck, and so I wasn't driving. I was in the passenger seat, and so he got his license, his insurance, and all that crap, was asking us where we were going, the normal cop questions, and we had to get out the car because it looked like a crumbled can. So he gets his information, he gets their names, and he asked me if I had any warrants. I had a cop ask me if I had any warrants, and I was like, do I look like I have warrants? He's like, oh, I don't know, just thought I would ask you. He didn't ask anybody else. He only asked me. Now, did I let that interaction, form what my opinion was of police officers? Nope. I just kept it moving. All that was a hater in a police uniform. You have haters wherever you go. Dude made an assumption. He was wrong, and he looked like a jackass. That's how you handle trolls. That's how you handle bullies. That's how you handle aces people. You make them look like a jackass. All right. I like the law. The law keeps it safe. I have a family. I have a girl. I have a son. I need my community safe. I need my streets clean. I need my businesses to flourish. I need my taxes paid. Like, this is what creates a strong infrastructure. So as a black man, I like seeing the police roll down the street, right? That means there's no crime happening. So that's a sign of a flourishing environment. If there's no police presence, that's a bad thing. If something bad happens in the hood, I used to live in the hood. I know y'all see the polished up look and house proper I speak, and you guys think that, I didn't come from an impoverished area. I was born with the wooden spoon, not the silver spoon. You know, where shots go off and the cops and the ambulance don't show up for like 15, 20 minutes. You out there bleeding out on the sidewalk. You bleeding out on the sidewalk on your last few beats before the ambulance starts to come. Like, I'm from the hood for real, for real. But just because you're from the hood doesn't mean that you have to stay there, right? But they don't come for a reason. In the hood, they don't pay their taxes. In the hood, there's a whole bunch of government assistance, which from government assistance, if you're not paying rent, that's not taxable income, right? You don't have people working, which means they're up late. They're up late. They're not getting up early. You're not contributing to society. This creates a failing infrastructure. So it's important, you know. 0815 says I was born without a spoon. Bro, I'm weak. Poor 0815 games. I'm sorry you weren't born with a spoon. You know what's worse than a wooden spoon? No spoon. My man was eating with his hands. Landis Strather says, I gotta move this up. There we go. Landis Strather says, we have to escape the Matrix. Come with me, brother, so we can escape together. We have to escape the Matrix with me. We shall escape together. We can escape. Come with me. I'm not sure what parallel universe you're living in there, Landis, but you wildin'. Yeah, I mean, there is a structure, you know, there is a structure, you know, for this country, and that's what keeps us, that's what keeps order, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, those are my thoughts here on this. But back to the topic here, guys, unless you guys have any other questions. I got a good 10 more minutes of cooking left. And then, and yeah, man, with this, and I appreciate the interactions with the chat. You guys do mean a lot. But yeah, man, with this, with this debate, man, I wonder if they're going to ask Joe Biden some tough questions. Like, I'm glad that women can have alternative methods of, you know, doing what they want to do, not what they need to do, but doing what they want to do, because it's none of my business what they do with their body. And, you know, people have different viewpoints about the decision. You guys know what decision I'm talking about. But I just think there should be a limit. And I'm interested to see if Biden is going to talk about limiting the amount that a person can have. But yeah, man, let's see what else we got going on. And this is all based off of their website. Eric Campbell says, should people be responsible to others because I am? I'm not sure what that means. Should people be responsible to others? Be responsible to others. Not sure what that means there. But yeah, let's get into Biden's healthcare. So Biden's healthcare says that he would like to extend both policies for medication and for Medicare to all Americans. He's proposing changes to private Medicare plans to help seniors access health care. He wants to spend $12 million to boost underfunded research in women's health. He doesn't really get specific in what he's trying to research in women's health, which is kind of vague, but I think that's a plus. And spending $12 billion for you know, senior care is definitely important. You have a lot of people in hospice. You have a lot of people with various medical conditions, high blood pressure, diabetes, because you guys know insulin is very expensive. So I think Joe Biden is looking out for the senior community, which I think is great. Hopefully he does cover that. His education, which we had already covered, is garbage. Landis says, "Hey man, can I come out of a timeout?" Yeah, you're out of a timeout. You can't spell, Landis. I mean, you can't spam. Let's see what Biden's policy is for crime and policing. So it says that Biden has often said that he believes in safer American communities, but with accountability for policing across the country. The policing has still sought to himself from calls to defund the police, while his administration has expressed concern about the rising crime rate. Biden has touted FBI data that shows an overall decline in violent crime and addressed the mass shootings and gun violence. He's also called on Congress to reinstate a ban on assault rifles and high-capacity magazines, as well as a required universal background check. His proposal for lawmakers in 2023 included more money for law enforcement officials to fight gun violence. Now, I'm for the universal background checks for firearms. I think that's pretty important. I am not a gun nut. I do think that everybody should be able to have a gun and everyone should be able to defend themselves. I think that amendment is so important. I don't think that the banning assault rifle or assault weapons. I think that if I should be able to have an AR or like an AK. This is going to get demonetized because now I'm talking about guns. But you know, I should be able to have, you know, whatever I want. That's not considered a weapon of war. I should be able to have that. That's what makes America great, because in other countries, they don't have guns. In other countries, they're afraid. They're afraid of guns in other countries. We actually have more guns than people. I think there's like 4 guns for every one person, and for real, if our military, if anything happens to our military, or if the government turns against the people, which happens sometimes, we can defend ourselves. I think that's very important. Um, Let me see. William says, I'm eating a bowl of chicken with chopsticks. That is interesting. Enjoy your chicken there, William. Not sure why you wanted to share that. Landis says, I'm a gun nut. Hey, that's what's up. There's nothing wrong with being a gun nut. I'm going to be honest with you. I think responsibility is really important. I think that, if we start banning assault rifles, where is it going to end? They're going to be like, oh, we're going to ban all assault rifles. And then they're like, okay, now we're going to do shotguns. Okay, now we're gonna do anything with more than like 15 rounds in the chamber. Okay, guys, now we're gonna take all your guns. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's kind of how it works. Like it's a slippery slope. And I hate to say it, man, especially my ladies out there, y'all need it more than we need these. Like I know I have a lot of female viewers. If you are a woman, get yourself a little friend. Get yourself a little friend. Go to the gun range. Go to the gun range often. I think that women should be good shots. Y'all should have good aim. And I think it should be a known stereotype in our country that women are packing. Because that way, if it's a known stereotype that women have that thing on them, men will be less likely to do, unfortunately, what they do. We'll act right. Not all of us can act right, right? And this isn't like, y'all know how I talk about that dog. You guys know, when you guys know about that dog. All men got that dog in us, We got this thing in between our legs that just, some of us can't control ourselves, right? Having a urge is different than not being able to control your thoughts or your actions. And unfortunately, there are dudes that just don't think clearly and are stupid and are idiots and are inconsiderate, and they just don't think about they have no common decency. So when you run into these people, you need to be able to protect yourself. So I suggest, ladies, get mace, get pepper spray. Every woman, I don't care if you don't even like, even if you're not into that stuff, at least have pepper spray, mace, a taser, right? And I'll probably have a bat in my car. That way, if something happens, you're good. Like, there's nothing better than feeling secure and safe, right? But y'all should definitely have one of these. You know what I'm saying? One of these. Go to the gun range. I'm just saying. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Adrian says paintball guns are cool. I don't think a paintball gun is going to help you, and it's a lot harder to sneak a paintball gun, into a bar, into a club, when you're going, to and fro. You can't put that in your purse. Because I gotta understand, man, being a woman nowadays is scary. I mean, it's been scary, bro, but like there's a reason why girls, like when they come home from the club at 2 o'clock in the morning, they always call a friend. Like I've never had to call a friend because I didn't feel safe at night. That's quite common with women. So, 0815 says I'm that dog. Yeah, he's hilarious. 0815 is one of my favorite trolls. But no, for real. Alexa, stop. All right, guys, I got like 5 more minutes. But I know Biden's trying to get rid of guns. I just hope it isn't like a slippery slope. But like I said, I highly encourage that women defend themselves. Have a dog at home that could do some damage. Have a little buddy, have one of these, you know what I'm saying? So you could poke a hole in something. Like, for real, like, hey, it is what it is. I want women to be able to defend themselves. And fellas too. Don't think that just because I'm talking about ladies. Fellas, y'all need to be in the gym. Okay, I need to learn some basic grappling skills, jujitsu, a little bit of jujitsu. Know how to throw a punch. Like, I feel like there are a lot of men that can't throw a punch properly. Like if you punch somebody with all of your might, like all your force, you should be able to deliver a knockout on anybody that's under the weight of 210 pounds. That shouldn't be too much to ask. Now, women are much smaller, but men, y'all gotta get y'all strength up. Y'all gotta get the gym. Y'all gotta be hitting the gym. Make sure your endurance is good, because you might be with your girl and something bad might happen. What you gonna do? Somebody slap your girl in the butt. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna be like, hey, don't do that. I'm calling the police. Or are you gonna handle it? You know, gotta be able to cup your nuts. Uh, 0815 says, thanks. I'll leave for the gym. Bye. Have a good workout. Landis says, and you know what? 1-5 is not a war. You know what? It is a semi-auto that the Army uses, and the you know what 14 has full capability due to semi-auto and auto, which is correct, but they're meshing them all together, Landis. That's what you don't understand. They are meshing them all together. They are blurring the lines. Okay, I'm not going to say that only Trump blur or only Biden blurs the lines, because Trump does it too. The easiest way to get something done quickly without kickback is for you to confuse people. And you can confuse people by blurring the lines. We've done that with many things, you know. We've done that with so many things, which I'm not going to get too deep into, because I don't want my channel to get looked into, if you know what I mean. Because once you start getting too deep, that's when they start looking into your channel. And I want my viewers to look into it, but I do not want the you know who's and you know the people above, the great people above in our society to look into this. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to kind of wrap this up. But if you guys have any questions, we'll keep it going. But yeah, man. In conclusion, I think this debate is gonna be great. I truly think this debate is going to be great. It's going to be worth watching. It's going to go down in history. The only sad part is that Trump is going to Trump has already answered all of his questions that are difficult, as far as, like, you know, his record, what he's failed at, the court cases, like all of those things he has already addressed publicly. So there's not much that could be thrown at him, you know, unlike Biden, who really strays away from, you know, the big decision. You guys know what decision women have got to make. The border questions, he strays away. He's very, very good at, you know, making sure that the question is not answered directly, or making sure that the answer doesn't make him seem like he's on one side or the other. He straddles the fence a lot. But it's gonna be interesting, man. Like I said, I don't have a dog in this fight, right? I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Biden supporter. I'm a me supporter. I do think that right now Biden does have to give me something to vote for when I go to the poll, because Trump is trying to lower taxes, which I'm about. I want to start a business. He's trying to lower business taxes. And then he has the American Academy, which is a way better solution than relieving student loan debt, because when you relieve student loan debt, you have to think. So you relieve the people that went to college that couldn't get a job. Great. They still can't get a job. And then you left people that didn't take the loan out, you left them in the cold. So the people that got relieved of the student loan debt, they now go back to college, racking up more student loan debt, right? And then what if they don't have a job the second time? Then what? You can't do it a second time, right? So it's like, how do you resolve that? Unless you create education online that's free. Now that's why I like Trump's American Academy, which I think is dope, right? But I don't know, man. I don't know. There's tons of other things. You know, there's climate change. I didn't cover climate change because climate change is whatever, for real, for real. You know, because people are gonna do what they're gonna do in this country and outside of this country, because America has a lot stricter environmental laws compared to outside of America. It's really not us that are doing the major damage to their planet. It's everybody in other countries that are polluting the air, the water, and just, you know, the land in general. Soil's getting ruined. There are countries that have poor farmland. Crime and policing, you can't stop crime. Crime is only going to get worse, because when you have broke people, you have crime. When you have crime, a high crime and crime rate in an area, this makes people do what they need to do to survive, right? Those survival instincts start to kick in. People start jacking stuff. People start, you know, sticking people up. People start counterfeit products. You know, illegal activity starts to happen when conditions get bad. It's just what happens. So, and guys, I want to speak to my younger viewers real quick, especially towards the end of this stream. No matter how bad it gets, as a young man or as a young woman or as an adult, don't pursue a life of crime. Okay? The reason why you don't pursue a life of crime is because you're going to be participating with criminals. Criminals have a poor code of ethics. They have no honor system. Do you know why? Because they're criminals. So if you do something with somebody and they snitch on you for a deal, or they turn on you, they backdoor you, they do whatever they do, you can't, you're upset, but you can't be shocked because they themselves were criminals. Being a criminal is not a good life. On top of that, you only land in two places: in the grave or in jail. A lot of people think they can get away forever. You can't get away forever. You can't. There are people that have they have salaried pensions. They have yearly salaries. They're supporting families. They're getting paid large amounts of money just to track you down, to record your activity, to document your activity, and then to lock you up. And then you go to court, and then you have to get lawyers involved, which is very expensive. It's just a very expensive game of cat and mouse, right? And the cat wins every single time. They outnumber you, right? Law enforcement outnumbers you. I didn't pursue a life of crime for a reason. I love money, but I'll make a million YouTube videos before I do something illegal for financial profit. Because these dudes are out here getting paid. These ladies are out here getting paid. They're getting paid to watch your criminal activity, to document, to see who you're rolling with, what your tactics are, your strategies are. They're getting paid all day, all night. There's rotating shifts. It's just not worth it. And then once you get a felony, it makes it a lot more hard. It makes it a lot more difficult for you to succeed. So, that's just a little food for thought for you guys. I'm not Mother Teresa. I'm not perfect, right? But I'm no heathen neither. So I know I'd be up here joking, and I just wanted to tell you guys that small piece, because like I grew up with a lot of friends that pursued a life of crime, and their life sucks. Like, I'm 29 and people are getting car notes, people are getting houses, jobs, starting businesses. They're working at McDonald's because they can't pass a background check. They have a bad past, and it will follow you. I do believe that people can be reinstitutionalized through the system and through good decision making, but there are tons of people that will hold that against you for the rest of your life. And you will also stunt your life and your potential in your early adult years. What you do from age 16 to 30 will dictate how the rest of your life goes, most likely. So hopefully you guys got something from this, man. This debate will be great. It's gonna be a great sparring match between Biden and Trump. You know, I know a lot of people are shocked that am considering Donald Trump for voting. I'm considering everybody for voting. I'm gonna be real with you, because I'm not a supporter of anybody except for myself. The healthy don't hurt supporter. I'm a supporter of me. So, and also, a lot of people, black people in the black community, they have this thing where, like, if you vote for someone, you're not black, or like your blackness is tied to who you vote for, or like what music you listen to, or like, just stupid stuff. Like, my race is my ethnicity, but it's not my identity. Like, my identity is healthy, don't hurt. You feel me? I'm an independent thinker, and no one is going to tell me to stop thinking for myself. No one's going to tell me that if I think for myself as an individual, that I'm no longer my ethnicity or my race. It's just not the way it works. But yeah, man, I came to play. I play to win, play for keeps. Healthy don't hurt. A place for evolving, adapting, overcoming. I came to motivate, elevate, and to elaborate. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. God bless. Say hi to your mama and them. This live was 52 minutes strong. Hopefully you guys got something from it. Lots of you guys had questions. We had one super chat, which I appreciate. You guys take care of yourselves, man. Make one good decision to move forward, one step at a time. I'll holler at y'all later. If you have any questions or would like for me to cover any shorts, videos, or lives, please email askhealthy100@gmail.com. That's askhealthy with a capital A. Askhealthy100@gmail.com. I will be happy to offer advice. I'll be happy to make a YouTube video or to make a YouTube short based on what you would like. Marlon McDonald with the $2 super chat. Hey, I appreciate you, Marlon. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Marlon. That means a lot. That supports the lives. I've been doing less lives because there's been a lot less support, but I'll start making more since the support has increased. It really does help. And Marlon, you are the sponsor. Marlon, you and 0815 Games, you guys are the sponsor of the live as well. And that truly does mean a lot. But yeah, man, hopefully you guys have a wonderful week, man. Say hi to your mama and them. Marlon, I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm humbled to be up here to begin with, because, I'm just a hardworking dude, right? I created this channel. I created this channel as a concept as like a life, as a fitness channel, right? And I wanted to improve my life, and I wanted to help other people improve theirs. And so this channel really has helped me grow, help others grow physically, financially, spiritually, emotionally. You have a lot of people going through a lot of things in this country. Unfortunately, you have people that just can't get a break. You have a lot of people that seems like some people seem to have everything, but they're still so empty and hollow. You know, there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot of stuff people are going through, and we talk about real life here on this platform. And I think this election is very much real life. You know, this election is very, very real. Change is coming, whether you like it or not. It don't matter who gets voted in. This is why I love history. We're living in history. Every day is history. That's why I try to make it count every single day. What you do today, what you do this week will dictate what happens tomorrow, what happens next week, what happens next month, right? So what happens with this election and what happens in your life, even today and this month, will dictate what happens in the future. By the time you realize the effect of the cause, and the cause is the election debate, or the cause could be you getting into better shape or making good decisions. By the time you see the effect, it's already too late. You know, the change is already here, and then it'll be time to adapt. Adapt with me, guys. Have a great, great day. God bless, man. Have a wonderful day, guys. Thank you so, so much. Very, very humble to be up here. Very humbling to be up here. I appreciate you guys. It means a lot that you guys are supporting today. This is the best super chat day that I've had in quite a minute, which I am so appreciative. You guys have a good day. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.